Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is just making a nice YouTube background. So I've got templates and I'll put them in the download description. I'm just going to stretch this out, and I always recommend changing the canvas size, and the way you do that, you go image, canvas size, and then you just change it to what you want. So with this I would just change the sides to wider, because I'm on a Mac, and when I make my web browser full size I don't really see it all, and it gets quite annoying. It's probably just me, but yeah. So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to double click on the background layer. I'm going to put a pattern on it. So I had images and they just stretched out and they look really horrible. But these patterns, it kind of keeps its nice quality. So, and now I'm going to put a gradient on it, and you'll see what I'm doing with the gradient after. So I'll change it from the line one to like the circular one. So I'm going to reverse that. So the black's always on the outside. That's what you want, because black hides and white shows when you use the blending mode that I do. So I'm just going to scale it to 130, which is good. And you want to go on to, you can have it overlay, which doesn't really do much, but you want it darkened. Darken's really good. Right? You see the effect it gives it there? Right. I like that effect. And then you can like change it to like red and stuff like that. Which I had this one before, but I don't really like it, so I'm just going to stick with this. I'm going to go back into black and white. I was going to make the white a red. Let's go for a nice red colour that you like, or whatever colour you like really, but I fancy red for this one. So I'm just going to do that, and I am pretty happy with the back thing. I don't even know why I'm on shadow. Shadow is just a waste of my time, but I think I just put it on. I don't know. Do I like it? No. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Okay, I've decided I do not like it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over to a new layer. I'm gonna bring in a picture just to add like a bit more texture to it, because you can add like more than one textures to it to make it look nicer. But it's gonna go to some textures. You can find any textures. Just type in like paper textures or something like that. Like, the one I end up using is a paper texture, but I end up going through one and I just really do not like it. It just does something horrible to my to my work, because you see it has black on the edges, so all it does is like it doesn't do what I really want it to do, which is I'll have it there. Like on my last one I had one and it was alright, but there you go. I ended up changing the wrong things and everything, but yeah. So I'm going to put this on overlay, and it just does that. It just doesn't help me at all. It just doesn't look nice. So I just change it to darken, because that's what the other one was, and it just gives it like a little subtle effect. But I don't like it, so so I was looking for like a papery kind of texture, and I did find one in the end, just down near the bottom, that I end up using there. Oh, I just went past it. So not going past it, go back up, I find it. I end up using it, and I think the end thing, it's up to you what you like really, but I think the end thing that I get is kind of nice. I do like it. It's just the thing's been stubborn to move. So I'm just going to do that and go overlay. It gives it that little effect. I don't think I tried darken, so I think I actually quite like that. So I just spread that out. Spread it out to the dark, and you see it fades away as well, because the black's there, so it gives it a nice little thing. So end up darkening, and it just does that, which fails. So I'll just take it back to overlay, keep it there. I like that, so I'm just going to put it on the other side now, which all you got to do is you just go to your layers, and you just just go to your other layers, and you just not even double click, just control click, duplicate layer. You see it brightens up, but then drag it over there, and inline, I reckon, I would say. Right. You don't have to be perfect with these things, so transform, vertical, and it just has like, it doesn't just look boring, just Looks like it's kind of mirrored on each side now. So I actually kind of like that. If I didn't carry on, I would just have added my little cartoons in the corner and just went. Oh yeah, and if you like this, leave comments and I'll put I'll do a little thing with all packages with all these wings and stuff. Just got to find the right wings. I like these wings, so I end up just backing that up. And now a new layer, because I don't want it blended with it, so you go on a new layer, just extend them. If you don't know how to extend them, it's the funky kind of brackets that are next to your P on your keyboard. So now, because I've done that in a new layer, I can just control click and then I can duplicate that layer and just drag it over to the other side instead of trying to get the other wing and flipping it over and everything. So I'll just line it up. I reckon that's lined up. Go edit and I go transform and flip horizontal. So it just looks nice, but I'll just move it in a tad. So I think that looks nice. If I didn't carry on, I would have ended with that and my little cartoons, as I will probably end up saying quite a few times. I end up doing all this and it just goes a bit, you know. You tell me if you like it. This is my YouTube background right now, but if you like it, just let me know. This is my first time trying to do this nice little YouTube background thing. But I will do a more simpler one for people who want a simple little thing. And if you want any YouTube backgrounds, just like a little simple thing, I'll do them for you if you want. Obviously I'm not the greatest, but you know, it's free, so just carry on with all this here. Don't even do anything on the emboss. Don't even know why I'd go on that. Just go on, drop a shadow. See, all these things, all these layer styles, when you do them all correctly, it does come together and feel really good when you've done it. Like after I finished this, I was like, oh wow, I really do like this. But anyway, I think this is like the longest I've been talking. But anyway, do I want an inner shadow? Yes, I do. I end up messing about with this a bit. I think, or was that the drop shadow? I think it was the drop shadow. But yeah, if you just mess around with these settings, you will find something you like. I was in the middle of just recording. I was just going to do just a simple little one, but I ended up going all the way and just getting a bit carried away on these. Like, I was only going to keep it as the white thing. So add a little gradient. Like that angel wing just looks nice with that gradient there. I'd be happy with that, but you know, I'm not, so end up messing about with it and just oh god. So many people would have said, oh, that's nice, like, just keep it like that. You're boring me. But yeah, some people have said stop here, you know. But some people have a taste for things, and when they get that taste, they want it. Just like me here, like I don't stop with this gradient. I think I end up going on it like 4 or 5 times, just changing it around, getting what I like, getting the right thing, you know. Because you don't want to get all this, like it looks really nice, and just like fail at the last bit. Because like so many times I've done that with YouTube backgrounds. I've done it and I might have saved it as a wrong format or something. And quality of it just looks horrible. Oh man, I can't believe how long I actually spent on one wing. But you know, I think it's all worth it in the end because my YouTube background does look pretty nice now. And I'm happy that I did it and I didn't just, like some people, they pay people to do their backgrounds. I understand doing it for free, but I don't think I'd ever pay someone to do a background. And I'm pretty happy with that wing. Let me know what you think of the wing. So I'm going to copy this wing instead of trying to do it all over again. Level it up. And then just... Oh, bloody hell, fire engines outside my house. Oh, God. Wonder whose house is on fire. Anyway, yeah, I'll flip this over. I think I went edit, transform, flip horizontal. Just line this up. Ooh, bloody hell, someone's house is on fire. Anyway, yeah, and now it's just for my little finishing touches that I like to add. Like, I think I add a new layer. So I'll get my brush. And I'll go down to like my little characters that I have there. Obviously they're not mine, I didn't make them, I downloaded them off of someone, but you see that, like it's in a blending mode. You don't want that. And it has all the layer effects, and you know what I mean. I just want it white, like nice, it just stands out. It's a good little thing. Like if you want all these brushes, I'll give them to you. If you just like ask for them in a comment, I'll send them to you, a message, or you know, it's just pretty long just doing it all in one video. Or kind of sounds a bit dumb, it's long doing it all in one, but you know, I prefer to do more videos, you know, get more views. But anyway, after you're happy with your end product, go File, Save for Web and Devices, and PNG 24. Sometimes the files are too large for YouTube, so you go PNG 8, which always, every single time works for me. So I'll just do some random name on it, save it onto my desktop, go onto YouTube, and this is my current background. Like, see where those thin lines are? Imagine that, but where those wings end. That's how it was whenever I extended it, so, you know, I wanted to make my thing bigger. You don't have to, obviously. Most laptops and PC computers don't have the wide screen that a Mac does, so I'll just do this. Oh man, when this background pops up, I'm just so happy. No, but anyway, yeah, that's my dog in the first video. Yeah. You either love him or you hate him. Have a bit of both. Fucking dog's a jar. But anyway, yeah, I hope you found this helpful or, you know, enjoyable. Listening about someone's house on fire, flipping fire people. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and you know, what I highlight right now is that I want you to subscribe to me. Thanks for watching, bye.